Today I'm answering the question, what is the most important thing for a new guitarist to prepare for? Without a doubt, I would definitely say success is the thing to prepare for. So, by definition, success, an accomplishment of an aim or a goal, is a definition I read a number of years ago. It stuck with me. I used it in my teaching a lot. So, a lot of starter guitarists, we just want to see what it's like to participate in it. We just want to see if it clicks for us, if we're good at it, right? Some people might be even a little bit more clear, a little more decisive on their vision, and they might see, oh, I want to do this for a living. I want to make money out of this. I actually have a student who I had a lesson with today, very intelligent student, who was literally like that, like brand new, started like, I want to be able to build up money from this and be able to, take this on the road and all that kind of stuff. So like some people have those kind of ambitions. So that's fantastic. That'll get you further, right? So by saying success is the thing to prepare for, what that really means is that we want to decide what we want to be successful at, and the the shorter that goal is, the clearer it is then sort of what our guitar experience will be like. So if you're just like, I just want to play a few songs, I just want to play a few chords. All right, well then your goal is to play a few chords, work on playing a few chords, right? Be adaptable for how you're gonna get these things out, get the chords out, right? If your goal is something more like, I would say, I want to be able to play virtuosically. I want to be able to play shred guitar, right? I would say that then you realize that that's going to take lots of different accomplishments to be able to put all that together, to have the fluency, both mentally and physically, to play shred guitar, right? Play all over the neck, improvise, that kind of thing. So the most important thing in success is actually the accomplishment of an aim or a goal. You must decide on what your aim is or what your goal is. If you decide to go about it without forming a goal, without allowing yourself to commit, those players, they never make it. I've been teaching for 19 years. Those players never, ever, ever make it. They never have the playing experience that they want until they allow themselves to challenge themselves. So it's not the person, but it's sort of what that person allows themselves to do. And we're really all responsible, or I should say, no one is exempt from that. It all depends on exactly what we allow ourselves to do. So if you're a brand new player and you're excited about playing, great, congratulations. It's awesome. I definitely highly, highly recommend it, right? But if anybody's watched a bunch of my content before, you'll know that I always say, when we plateau, when we're not happy with the experience, that's when we have to exchange fun for challenge or reward, and we're going to have to overcome some kind of challenge to make progress. But my experience is that the reward from overcoming a challenge is so much more satisfying and empowering than doing something that I'm not serious about. So every time I pick up the instrument, it's a serious endeavor for me, right? And then I enjoy it greatly. And then I would say, sort of a bonus to this is, depending on your age, is going to be sort of, we need to be able to prioritize this, right? We put time into it. If we actually want to progress, we have to put time into that. This now makes it a little bit more of an obstacle because we want to be able to justify putting in the time, basically replacing doing a different activity with this, building up the skills. If you want your skills high, when you're a small child, like when I teach children, they don't care about any of that, right? Because they don't have that perspective on life. But when you're an adult, and I teach many, many, many adults, primarily adults at this point, it's much, much more challenging for adults to actually have time, right? A lot of people have, obligations, bills, family, kids, um, those things we're going to say, oh well, they take priority, right? So that's why I always, when I work with those kind of players, I always say, all right, let's have a very intentional time, and one, let's know exactly what we want to get out of the experience, so that way we're willing to work for it, so we don't waste time. So if you don't want to waste time, you really have to choose your goal, and you really have to decide how you're going to continue to prioritize this in your life as you go forward. If you want to be successful at playing guitar, and that is up to you to define your own terms of success. So, hope that gives some great insight to people. As always, if you want my help designing your progress, please feel free to reach out to me over Messenger and I'll help you out. Thank you. Have a great day.